Okay, here's chapter 6 of Sage and the Journey to Wishworld. And now I have to use these glasses again because someone decided to lay on mine. He looks imperialist. I put them down for 5 minutes so I could go eat. 5 minutes. Ooh! Cats. So yes, now I have to wear these ones. Because I refuse to move him. Because he's comfortable. Anyway. Okay. Chapter 6. Go back to that cute striped jacket and... Whoa. Go back to that cute striped jacket and that skirt with the folds in it, said Cassie. She was lying on her bed watching Sage flip through the options on the Wishworld outfit selector on her Stars app. Pants, shirts, vests, skirts, dresses, leggings, hats. All kinds of shoes, sneakers, flats, platforms, tall boots, short boots, booties. The choices were endless. Sage pressed the choose button and a new wishling outfit instantly appeared on her body. Now spin, said Cassie. Sage did, and the pleated skirt stood out, folding in the air. Oh, I really like Wishworld fashion, said Cassie. Can you find it in white? Sage flipped through several more outfits before finally settling on a comfortable pair of blue pants and some lavender sneakers. On top, she wore a lavender shirt with a glittery flutter focus, make that butterfly, on it, and a cute crop top jacket. She registered her choice by pressing a button on her Stars app, then put on a lavender nightgown, soft as a cloud, and crawled into bed. Good night, Sage, said Cassie. I'm really excited for you, and I'm also really relieved that it's not me. She yawned. I'm sure you'll do great, Sage stared at the ceiling, her mind racing. In mere hours, she would be on her way to a strange new place where she could... Yo! Excuse me! In mere hours, she would be on her way to a strange new place where she would have to fit in, find the right wisher, identify the wish, and help make it come true. She shivered with anticipation. Oh, that was really bad. Damn, now I wish I hadn't taken off my jacket. Sage stood on the private Star Darling section of the Wishworld surveillance deck, her heart beating fast, her eyes protected by a pair of special safety star glasses. 2 star wranglers stood nearby with lassos made of wish energy in their hands. Their job was to catch a falling star as it passed by and attach Sage to it. Then they let go and she flung into the heavens. Oh, this is why you can't have 2 cats in the same room. Okay, anyway. Sage thought she'd be nervous, but she felt oddly calm. The rest of the Star Darlings, however, were buzzing with excitement as they hugged her and wished her well. Oh, there they are. He got off them. Oh, not them falling. Lady Stella called for everyone's attention. Percy! I have some last Starman details to share, she said. When you enter Wishworld's atmosphere, your Stars app will signal that it is time to change your appearance. You must make sure that your hair, skin, and clothing blend in with Wishlings. That means no sparkly skin, no vibrant hair color, no Starland fashions, the headmistress stressed. Anyway, so there's now going to be a fuzzy thing right here. The headmistress stressed. You must always keep your true identity a secret. To let Wishlings know of our existence would be disastrous. We would be overwhelmed by wishes, many of them selfish ones. It is imperative that we keep the balance just as it is. Sage nodded. I understand. And a reminder, you must pay careful attention to the countdown clock on your Stars app. The wish must be granted before the orb dies. The timing is different in each case. A star sec too late, and the wish energy will be lost forever. And keep a careful eye on the energy levels of your wish pendant. You can use it to help make the wish come true by using your special power. Sage nodded. But of course, you have to figure out what your special power is. Lady Stella smiled at her. And remember, you never want to completely run out of wish energy in case of an emergency. I cannot stress to you how important it is that each of you collect your wish energy. We need every drop. No need to worry, Sage said confidently. I can do this. Lady Stella continued, due to Wishworld's atmosphere, we will only be able to monitor your wish energy reserves in your wish pendant and see how much time you have left on the countdown clock. We will not be able to communicate with each other. Sage nodded again. Now, where is Lady Cordial? Said Lady Stella. At that moment, the door opened and the purple-haired woman emerged, out of breath and holding a rectangular lavender bag with 2 shoulder straps and a purple stuffed star hanging from the zipper. This is a bag we created to look like the ones all Wishworld children carry. This will help you fit in. Sage took it and slipped it over her arm. Lady Stella looked at Sage proudly. I have total faith that your journey will be a success, she told her. She smiled gently at Sage. One last thing. Don't forget your mirror mantra. It has been chosen especially for you. I believe in you. Glow for it. Recite it when you feel like your wisher needs... Recite it when you feel like you or your wisher need reassurance and strength. I believe in you, Sage repeated. Glow for it. Then there was a flurry of embraces and farewells, and before Sage knew it, the Star Wranglers had lassoed a falling star and attached her to it. Before she could tap her elbows together for luck, she was jolted back as the star was released and took off like a shot. Next stop, Wishworld. The only way for Sage to describe the ride through the heavens was that it was like being on the most exciting, fastest star coaster in existence. Roller coaster. There were flashes of light and glimmers of starshine. She passed through a gray cloud and shivered. Must be negative wish energy, she thought. And soon as her ride began, it was almost over. Millions of floozles covered in mere starmans. Sage was entering Wishworld's atmosphere. Her stars app began to flash. Commence appearance change, it read. Sage accessed the Wishworld outfit selector and was instantly dressed in the wishling clothing she had chosen. Next, she closed her eyes and held her wish pendant tightly. Starlight, star bright, she began to recite. The first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might. Have the wish I wish tonight. Immediately, her pendant began to glow and a warm, pleasant feeling settled over her. Sage first concentrated on her hair, envisioning plain light brown braids. Then she focused on her skin, imagining it to be smooth and dull. The warmth went away and Sage opened her eyes. Looking down, she felt a small stab of disappointment when she saw that her hair was no longer its rich lavender hue. The light brown braids looked very dull indeed. She was surprised to see that there was a layer of sparkles on her skin. She gave herself a quick shake and the glitter fell off. She felt plain and unadorned, but now she would fit right in. Prepare for landing, the stars app read. Sage screwed her eyes shut and braced herself as she fell to Wishworld. If any wishlings happened to look up and spot her arrival, they would think they were witnessing a falling star. A particularly lovely one, at that. She landed with a gentle thump and opened her eyes. She was sitting on a small grassy hill in the middle of a cluster of yellow and orange trees. The star sat beside her, sputtering. She took off her safety star glasses and put them away. She'd need them for her return trip home. She'd also need the star. She reached out a finger and gently poked it. It was cool to the touch. With a smile, she began to fold it as she had been instructed by Lady Stella, until it was the size of a small star-shaped wallet. She placed it in the zippered front pocket of her backpack, then slipped her arms through the straps. There, now she looked like a real wishling. She was all alone. The landing coordinates had been carefully chosen to avoid wishling observation. The only sound was the strange yet lovely chirping kind of music, which she soon discovered came from small winged creatures that sat in the branches of the surrounding trees. Take me to the wisher I've come to help, she said to her communicator. It immediately gave her precise directions. Sage walked for a bit until she found a pathway. As she walked, she saw lawns, benches, and more trees, and soon realized that she had landed in the middle of a park. She saw more of those winged creatures that were making the melodic noises she liked so much, as well as some gray animals with bushy tails. They chattered at her as she passed. Very soon after that, she started seeing wishlings. She couldn't help staring at them despite herself. They really did look remarkably like starlings, but with lusterless, that's a word. Lusterless, non-sparkly skin and plain hair colors, though some of them embellished their appearances with bright clothing, accessories, or face paint. Some of the female wishlings wore improbably high shoes. Many of the male what the fuck? Okay, hold on, let me move this really quick. Okay. There, now you're not looking at my socks. Anyway. Many of the males had long strips of cloth tied around their necks. Some wishlings rolled by on wheeled footwear. Others led furry animals of all shapes and sizes by long ropes. Sage vaguely remembered that they were called dogs or something like that. Remembered that they were called dags or something like that. Sage left the park and crossed a busy street. She gazed at the oddly shaped wheeled vehicles and the wishlings inside them. It was true. They were actually driving. Several blocks later, she reached her destination, a large red brick building with a flag flying out front. Her wisher's school. She felt her paws. Oh my fucking god. Ugh. She felt her pulse quicken as she walked up the steps and pushed open the doors. The hallway was long, empty, and lined with small metal doors. She wrinkled her nose at the harsh, sanitized smell in the air. Walk down the hallway, turn left, and go up the stairs, the communicator instructed on screen. Sage stepped forward confidently, hardly able to contain her excitement. Her adventure was about to begin, until a voice halted her. "Stop right there," someone said. The order echoed through the empty hallway. Sage's heart dropped. Would her mission be over before it even began? Okay. That was chapter 6. Next video will be chapter 7. Sorry, this was really short.